Hello, folks. Hello. How's everybody doing? Just want to let you know I am here. I am ready to go. I'm going to be at a lower volume today than usual. What I mean by that is because of my ongoing annoying illness, the volume of my voice cannot be very loud today. So probably what I'm going to do is lower the volume of my channel here. When I'm actually or not the volume of my channel, the game volume, so that you'll still be able to hear me, even though I won't be talking at as high of a volume level as I'd like. In fact, right now, let me adjust it a little bit. There, so I've downed the game volume a little bit. Okay. Ugh. I wish I had good news for everyone. I really don't. I really don't, honestly. Honestly, the update I have for you is I'm still sick. My throat is still screwed up. I have a little bit less congestion again. In fact, the congestion really is the least of my problems. Yeah, every once in a while I have to blow my nose or whatever. And yeah, there is some gunk in my throat. But it's honestly not that big of a deal. For me, the problem is now my throat is so irritated from all of this going on for the past week that it hurts. It's swollen. I woke up this morning. It was very swollen, sore as hell. It sucked. And the good news is, I mean, if you can even call this good news, the good news is that I am covered under health insurance, the new health insurance that I got this year. Even though I don't have my insurance card, I went to the website last night to figure this all out. And they said that I can print out what's called a proof of insurance letter. Or excuse me, it's actually a proof of coverage letter. Since I had not had the opportunity to get the card yet. They didn't mail it to me yet, the insurance card. I needed something to prove that I was insured if I were to schedule a doctor appointment and go to the doctor. So apparently I'm able to do that. I'm able to print it up and everything and bring it to the doctor. Which is stupid because I've already paid. I paid for insurance at the beginning of December. You think that they would have fucking sent me my card yet, but they're too lazy. So I had to, I basically requested a card from them, which is supposed to be like if you lose your card, you request it, right? I requested another card since they never sent me one to begin with. And the way I'm approaching it is this. I'm going to give it a couple more days, all right? I'm going to give it till maybe midweek. If I'm not better by midweek, meaning if all this shit in my throat isn't cleared up, I got to go to the doctor. I mean, this is ridiculous at this point. You know, I started getting sick at the beginning of December when Leanna first got sick from work, brought it home. Her first cold I didn't catch in early December. And then about the middle of December, I caught her first cold. Or actually, I take it back. Her second cold that she caught. And it took a long time, and I was getting over it, right? I was getting over that cold. And I was almost good. I was doing Pokemon again and everything, and it was, finished Pokemon Moon. And I was getting to the end of it. I was like, yes, finally, I can finish this freaking cold and move on. And then she got sick again, and I caught it again. And now I've had this cold for 8 days. I've been timing it. Really, I didn't see the first symptoms till Friday of last week, where I had a really sore throat. And then it was Saturday of last week I took off. And then all this week I toughed through it, and then I took off this past Friday because I wanted to try to rest my voice, and I wanted to try to get an opportunity to spend my anniversary with my girlfriend. Ugh. And, I did that in the hopes that I would get better, and I did not get any better at all. I mean, the thing is that at least the symptoms I have aren't lingering symptoms. You know what I mean? It's not like every day, oh God, I'm still congested. Oh God, I'm still congested. It's different every day. Every single day. I started off with a really bad upper sore throat in the sinuses. Then it went to heavy congestion. Then it went to sneezing and runny nose. Then it went to chest congestion. And now I'm almost out of the chest congestion, but now my throat keeps swelling up. And of course, we got all the armchair doctors in the stream chat who don't know what they're talking about. You've been sick for 8 days? That's really long. You should have seen a doctor already. Wrong. Typical cold lasts about 14 days, ladies and gentlemen. Just because maybe you have a good immune system or you're young and you get over stuff quickly doesn't mean that that's typical for everyone. It takes about 14 days to get through an actual cold. Ugh. So, it sucks. And, trying to get over it still. As you can hear, I sound terrible. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna sound terrible all day here. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna stream for my usual length. I actually have the opportunity today to stream even longer if I want. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, depending on my voice and how it goes, It sucks. So we'll see. Like I said, if I'm not getting significantly better by midweek, I'm going to the doctor, And it's going to have to be, obviously, a day when Leanna's not working, so I can have the car, and I'll schedule it and whatever. And it sucks, because guess what? I looked it up. I did look this up, okay? Hold on. Just trying to clear out my sinuses here. So I checked with my insurance last night. Because I wanted to see if I go to the doctor, how much is it going to cost me, right? Well, if it's not for a standard checkup, okay? If it's not just for a standard health checkup, a yearly physical or whatever. My God, I'm trying to clear this nose. It's not clearing out. It's pissing me off. Ugh. Anyway, just to walk into a doctor's office will cost me $75. Yay. $75 just to walk in the fucking door, right? Okay, pretty ridiculous. And then, if I'm going to get any medicines, it depends on what medicine it is. If I get a regular kind of prescription medicine that's a normal one, considered a common medicine, I think I have a copay of some sort. I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's like anywhere from $30 to $50 whenever I pick up the medication. If it's considered a medication that's not the norm, like if it's not for a standard thing, if it's like a really expensive specialty medication, it could cost me over $100. Yep. So, at the minimum, it'll cost me about, $75 to $100 just to go to the doctor and see, and who knows if that'll help, you know what I mean? It could help, it might not. I might go there and they're like, well, that's nice that, that you came in. Here, we'll give you some generic drug that hopefully will help, and it might not do shit. Or it could completely clear up, right? It could be great. So, pretty ridiculous, right? So I'm paying $300+ a month for health insurance, by the way. Yeah, that's the cost. That's how much I'm paying this year, $300+ a month. But just to go to the doctor, I have to pay another $75, and then if I get any kind of medication, it's at least another $30 to $50. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully, in the next day or two, all this shit clears up. That would obviously be the ideal, but I don't know. I don't know if I see it happening, quite honestly. Basically, what's going on with me is I'm going to sleep, and I go to sleep kind of feeling better, but then I wake up feeling like shit. And I think it's because as I'm sleeping, because of the congestion that I have, I'm breathing through my mouth, which is leading everything in my throat and my mouth and everything to be completely dried out. And then I wake up bone dry, super sore throat, swollen and everything, and I think that's what's going on. Ugh. Whew. All right. You have people in the stream chat saying, why don't you Patreon fund your medical bills? That's the point of Patreon, though. Like, that's the point. If you pledge to my Patreon, you're basically saying, I want Phil to succeed. I want to help him to be able to pay his bills. That's the point of Patreon. So to do a special goal on Patreon to pay medical bills wouldn't make any sense. That's why I'm raising funds now. That is why I have... Look at the goal on the screen right now. That's why I'm doing that. You know what I mean? And by the way, we do use a humidifier. Everything that everyone's suggesting, I'm doing. We have a humidifier. I just cleaned it, by the way. Completely cleaned out this humidifier. From top to bottom. Humidifier's running all night long. You know? And, you know, I'm still waking up like this. All right, folks. So sadly, you know, this is how I'm going to sound today. It's going to be on and off. It'll be better and worse. You know, just like yesterday, it kind of sounded like this, too. So, so yeah. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And go from there. If, like I said, by midweek, if I still sound this bad, I have to go to the bottom line is I have to anyway, because if you guys and gals aren't aware, my Twitch and Chill Marathon stream is scheduled for the 22nd. That's this coming Sunday. So that's a week from today. If I can't talk, how am I going to do a marathon stream, right? It's impossible. I wouldn't be able to do it. If I'm still like this, how the hell am I going to do a 7-hour Twitch and Chill stream? It won't happen. So, that being said, yeah, I need to get this cleared up. So, let's see what happens. Give it a couple more days. And if by, say, you know, Wednesday-ish, I'm not better, that's it. I'm making an appointment for the end of this week. I have to. I absolutely have to. There's nothing else I can do, you know. All right, so Dark Souls. By the way, I'm not recording this pre-stream because I know I sound awful. I'm not really saying any new information either. Dark Souls, more Dark Souls today. As I said, I wanted to actually stream longer today. I did. I actually wanted to stream longer today. But, I don't know. It all depends on how my voice goes, you know. If I can hold out and make it the whole stream, great, I'll do it. But I don't know. Ugh. By the way, I will say this. A home remedy that someone recommended to me this morning. A viewer named Dr. Zombie. Yes, he's been a fan for a long time. He said mix honey with cinnamon. And into like a mixture and then take a teaspoon of it. You know, put it in your mouth. It actually worked pretty well. It actually helped to relieve my sore throat a bit. At this point now, I mean, it's already been an hour, so it kind of went away. But it did kind of immediately help. So that was good. All right. Well, is everyone ready? Everyone ready for the continuation here? You know, the Tomb of the Giants. And try to finish this up and then go to one of the other 3 dungeons. I'm trying to think where they are. Because I know that one of the dungeons is to the side of Anne Orlando. We saw that golden door, right? And then one of the dungeons is in the Demon Ruins. We know that. Where is the final dungeon? Oh, that's right. It's New Londo. That's right, New Londo. And that one's the pain in the ass. That's the one with the ghosts. Yeah, that's some cheap shit. Alright, so I know where the next 3 dungeons are then. Alright. Ooh. Alright, folks, I think we're going to resume. As terrible as I sound, there's not much else I can do. You know what I'll do? Before I start, I'll grab a lozenge. Hold on, they're over here. I actually got 2 kinds of lozenges when I was out on Friday. One of them is the one that has menthol, so that you're not supposed to take all the time, but the other one only has that pectin stuff. So the menthol is supposed to soothe and relieve, while the pectin is supposed to reduce pain from a sore throat. Alright, well, I guess we're going to start with the menthol. Oh boy. All right. All right, a nice cough drop going here, and we'll get started. Get my headphones on here. Okay. All right, let's boot her up here. Let's get this going here. Let's get this going here. Here I am. Here I am. Oh boy, I sound great, don't I? All right. Oh. Let's get this show on the road as well as I can. Okay. All right, here we are. Resuming where we left off at this new bonfire. How many souls do I need to level up? Hold on, let me see. Damn, 25,000. I don't know if I have enough items to use. Let's see. All right, ladies and gents, I am resuming. I still sound terrible.